Hmm. Hello, hello, welcome back. So we're picking up where we left off. Just honestly, we're back in XCOM 2. We're doing, well, the bonus section here. We're doing the tactical legacy stuff. And I will still take time to think about whether or not to replay 1 and 2, and maybe Chimera Squad Impossible. It looks like, Chimera Squad, there weren't really any second wave options or anything, whereas 1 and 2 can have, second wave options that heavily impact the game. So there's little reason to go replay Chimera Squad. That's just my thinking right now, so I will think about it more before deciding whether or not to go for, at least 1 and 2 on Impossible. So we are doing Tactical Legacy, and then we're done with XCOM for the time being. Okay, so we got 4 missions here. Okay, I guess it's around 4 sets with different missions in between. So we got one of each request, okay. So it looks like this starts around, okay, and you can't choose anything else to move on. Alright. No problem, no problem. Oh, God. Okay, so you can't choose Ricky or Legend. So Story or Nightmare. Ah, so you're forcing the Iron Man with it. Okay, interesting. I do not remember ever doing this. So just use standard difficulty.
All right, people. Story time. This was almost 20 years ago, so my memory might be a little hazy. With XCOM gone and no sign of any survivors from HQ, I had somehow fallen in with a couple of other misfits the aliens hadn't managed to kill yet. We mostly kept our heads down and scavenged what we could. Until one day we found a map. A map claiming to point towards a human sanctuary. A gathering place for those of us still out there. We were suspicious, of course, but we didn't really have much else to lose. 5 minutes in either direction and we would have never met. For whatever reason, my little group seemed to get along pretty well. We weren't much more than wandering vagabonds at that point, but the map gave us a purpose. Something to work towards. That meant moving through occupied territory, though. So this was sure to be a test of our resolve. I had been moving in the fringes. Surviving on whatever I could. Wherever I could. Truth be told, I had just about given up on everyone by then. Our so-called leaders had already told the world the fight was over, and I was in no position to convince anyone otherwise.
So it got faceless and a sectoid. You want to come up here and die? No problem.
I don't remember all the details, especially how I made it out of the base back then. I woke up in a smoking pile of rubble and crawled as far
Oh, he's got
as I
Blade
could.
Master. Cool.
Beyond that, there was a lot of dark, bitter days in between.
Oh, how I missed heavy weapons. Ow. Lost points for that. Dicks. Naturally. Fucking hate Faceless.
We had hoped we could scavenge a few supplies. Maybe find something to eat at the diner. Unfortunately, the aliens didn't give us a whole lot of time to look around.
Can we restart? Yeah, you can't restart it. Cool.
Grenade!
Estoy en marcha. Vamos, aguanta.
I swear to God, snipers are so damn useless in this one. What the fuck was that? He just yeeted himself off. I don't even know how. What just happened there? Well, restart it. Really got cheated there, you know?
Story time. Almost 20 years ago, so my memory might be a little hazy. With XCOM gone and no sign of any survivors from HQ, I had somehow fallen in with a couple of other misfits the aliens hadn't managed to kill yet. We mostly kept our heads down and scavenged what we could.
Fucking Faceless,
Until
ugh.
one day we found a map. A
Annoying
map
pains in the
pointing
ass.
towards a human sanctuary. A gathering place for those of us still out there. We were suspicious, of course, but we didn't really have much else to lose. 5 minutes in either direction and we would have never met. But for whatever reason, my little group seemed to get along pretty well. We weren't much more than wandering vagabonds at that point, but the map gave us a purpose. Something to work towards. That meant moving through occupied territory, though. So this was sure to be a test of our resolve. I had been moving in the fringes, surviving on whatever I could, wherever I could. Truth be told, I had just about given up on everyone by then. Our so-called leaders had already told the world the fight was over, and I was in no position to convince anyone otherwise.
Target eliminated. Voy a ello.
I don't remember all the details, especially how I made it out of the base back then. I woke up in a smoking pile of rubble and crawled as far as I could. Beyond that, there was a lot of dark, bitter days in between.
2% chance to
Won't
miss.
happen again.
That was embarrassing to have happen, you know? I'm embarrassed to have that guy on my team right now.
Heading there now. salvage a few supplies. Maybe find something to eat at the diner. Unfortunately, the aliens didn't give us a whole lot of time to look around.
Good riddance. Adelante. Me dirijo a la posición indicada.
Already there. It's strange to think what it was like back then, before Advent became the front. There were plenty of aliens, but a lot less.
So you can save it next
Stranger
event.
still is how quickly people forgot what the real faces of the war looked like. You wouldn't think the novelty of alien invaders would ever wear off.
Back online. On my way.
Negative damage. I want to go home! In the early days, the Faceless weren't even disguised half the time. And there were all kinds of silly-ass rumors about shape-shifting animals, vehicles, all kinds of things. That made trust even harder to come by among strangers.
That is not good. Venga, espabila.
Think they got me?
Come on. Wait, sir. No, there's no load. Is there?
We had to make do with whatever weapons we could scrounge up. We didn't know a whole lot about the alien tech back then. I figured if we actually found anything XCOM built, at least I could count on it being pointed at the aliens first.
El blanco sigue en pie. Pocas cargas.
Kill confirmed!
This is for you.
You want to risk another, Viper grab.
Need to find some new cover! Another notch! The first day went well, but now the aliens knew we were up to something. Our first stop yielded a few decent upgrades, but nothing that was gonna set the world on fire. And there was only so much we could take with us. We had to travel light if we were gonna keep up this pace.
Damn, this is a tough one. I'll let you know what to pick. Ooh, Blade Storm.
We had no idea who made the map in the first place. But if there really was some kind of hidden sanctuary out there, I wanted to see it for myself. The map was steering us right through town. But we figured maybe we'd creep through the cemetery instead to keep things quiet. I tried to take a few notes just in case we forged a new path. If history was going to be written by the victors, then I at least wanted to have something ready just in case we finally got our act together. We were all a little suspicious, but we managed to pick up another recruit near the cemetery. As risky as it was, we needed all the help we could get, and I wasn't worried about splitting the gear either way. Once we got close, the aliens were all over us pretty quick. What we found was difficult to face. Enemy down!
Voy hacia ese lugar. Ya no es una amenaza. Ubicación confirmada.
Let me see again. Oh, let's adjust that voiceover. Okay, so I guess it's only here the way you force us to. Okay, well. How did you miss?
That's on me. Taking fire over here! In the 2 years or so since we lost the base, I hadn't heard so much as a peep about XCOM, much less run into any familiar faces. Most people never knew we existed in the first place, so there wasn't a whole lot of point in asking around.
Voy.
In the read chat, yeah, I can see that there's an extra, lore and all that.
I'd seen a few zombies during the early days of the invasion, but not like this. Not up close. They were human once, but we didn't have any choice. The last place you want to run into a bunch of psychic aliens is a cemetery full of fresh graves.
Good riddance.
Moving. Fire in the hole!
No cover for you.
Voy. Enemigo eliminado. Voy seca de munición.
What the hell did she say?
I'm not sure I ever really believed in the prospect of finding survivors. And the weapons my team were after weren't going to do much on their own. Notice how I said team? That's when I started to realize what the actual
Damn, it's a lot here.
was. Ready to rock.
Don't. Didn't want to reload him.
Good copy. Moving on target.
¡Va una granada!
All right. Huh.
Afirmativo. En camino.
Well, that was weird to see, huh?
Hostil neutralizado.
Freaking owl.
Who's got a med kit?
How is he missing blades from so close when it's like a 100% chance that close up? That feels like some really rigged bullshit right there.
Alright, that one hurt. I hadn't felt a sense of camaraderie in a long time. Most people were respectful of the surviving war veterans that were still out here. Some might even offer us a friendly smile. Still, I ran into plenty of people who couldn't do anything but blame us. Soldiers, politicians, doctors.
Let's see. Okay, so there are no autosaves. It's kind of fucked.
¡Bombas fuera!
Yeah, voodoo magic. You know, chat's comment about voodoo magic from that faceless, and not wrong.
Puede que lo haya rozado. Poca munición. Good copy. Moving on target.
Come on.
Creo que me ha envenenado. Creo que necesito ayuda.
Joy. Come on. Yikes. Cheap
We
bullshit.
had no idea who made the map.
I say I'm surprised that is XCOM, which is nothing but cheap bullshit at times.
I wanted to see it for myself. The map was steering us right through town, but we figured maybe we'd creep through the cemetery instead to keep things quiet. I tried to take a few notes just in case we forged a new path. If history was going to be written by the victors, then I at least wanted to have something ready just in case we finally got our act together.
And I hate having to bring sharpshooters along. I hate using snipers in XCOM 2. They're just too nerfed.
As risky as it was, we needed all the help we could get, and I wasn't worried about splitting the gear another way. Once we got close, the aliens were all over us pretty quick. What we found was difficult to face.
Entendido. En movimiento. Ni de cerca.
Got him!
Yeah, I feel like so this wouldn't be so bad if not for the goddamned sectoids.
I hadn't heard so much as a peep about XCOM, much less run into any familiar faces. Most people never knew we existed in the first place, so there wasn't a whole lot of point in asking around. Affirmative.
Paso ligero. En marcha.
I'd seen a few zombies during the early days of the invasion, but not like this. Not up close. They were human once, but we didn't have any choice. The last place you want to run into a bunch of psychic aliens is a cemetery full of fresh graves. I'm not sure I ever really believed in the prospect of finding survivors, and the weapons my team were after weren't going to do much on their own. Notice how I said team? That's when I started to realize what the actual payoff here was. I'm running low on ammo.
Voy a la ubicación designada. ¡Granada! Andando. Blanco abatido.
Incoming, over here! I hadn't felt a sense of camaraderie in a long time. Most people were respectful of the surviving war veterans that were still out here. Some might even offer us a friendly smile. Still, I ran into plenty of people who couldn't do anything but blame us. Soldiers, politicians, doctors. We had all failed someone in one way or another.
Explorando.
Okay, it was a zombie. Oh, Vipers were wearing clothes in this one. Okay, so I thought they didn't have clothes in XCOM 2. Go figure.
Didn't know much about my background. To them, I was just an ex-military survivor, another broken-down veteran. As time went on, I think they started to piece it together on their own, and I didn't mind keeping them guessing. Target eliminated.
Thank God for that stock damage. Jesus.
Me dirijo a la posición indicada. Agachad la cabeza. He fallado.
Overwatch confirmed.
¡Debemos retroceder!
Damn, that's a big fucking sword he's got.
I got to thinking about all the people I know for sure didn't make it out of HQ. Assuming
Traditional
the aliens
sword,
haven't
okay.
tried to clear it out,
That's what it's called.
that mountain is the final resting place for a lot of good people. I had always hoped to go back there one day and put up a marker or something at least. We're green to go.
En guardia. Sí. Ven y verás.
My eyes are peeled.
Come get some.
Don't want to get shit on by sectoids again.
On the move.
So we gotta do it this way. Scout carefully.
10-4.
Yep, there's another damn sectoid.
Afirmativo. En marcha a las coordenadas designadas. voy a desmayar.
Another notch.
¡Me han pillado!
1 hit point damage, and I lose 1,000 points for that. That seems not right.
¡Me dirijo allí! Ajustando miras.
Why she'd be so damn hard to hit?
Daño negativo.
Headed there now. Tell your friends who sent you. This is for you. I can't move. They got me.
At least there's not that many enemies out here.
Taken care of.
Just gotta be careful on which ones you pull up first, I guess.
The cemetery was rough, but my new recruits pulled together pretty well. We had gotten used to salvaging gear by that point. We'd picked through just about everything left on the alien bodies.
Take that ammo upgrade. So upgrade weapons, very nice.
The map was driving us towards what looked to be some kind of freight yard. But first we had to cut across the edge of town near a local dive bar. I remember being genuinely excited at the prospect of finding a nice, stiff drink. Unfortunately, the arrival of Advent had ushered in a new era of restrictions and bans, which meant pretty much anything that you might consider fun was outlawed. Still, there was a chance I might find something good out there in the boonies. Things were quiet when we showed up, but it looked like we had just missed the action. With all the hallmarks of an Advent sweep gone south. In those days, they were rounding up stragglers pretty aggressively, and it didn't take much to provoke a fight. We never did find out who it was, but odds are they were either convinced to move to a city center, or dumped in a mass grave somewhere. Missed the target!
Vale, voy. ¡Agachad la cabeza! Vale, voy. Nada.
They're trying to withdraw.
Welcome. Oh, joy, mechs and purifiers.
By now, we were starting to work pretty well together, and my little team had already racked up a respectable kill count by the time we moved in on the bar. That was the only explanation I could come up with, because it didn't take long for a whole lot of aliens to close on our position.
Advent Priest. Joy.
Supongo que está bien.
And they have stasis. Fuck.
A la orden.
If you say so. Come get some.
They're starting to lose ground.
It's dead. It has to be dead. There were still some independent businesses out there trying to survive the occupation back then. In a few areas, things almost seemed normal, but Advent wasn't having it. Constantly changing restrictions on unauthorized food sources made it almost impossible.
Fucking knew it.
City centers.
Come on, really? Faceless here? That's just spite. Oh, that's sexy damage. Now we're rolling.
What's over there? I got it, right?
Te haré caso. A este le he dado fijo. ¡Cubrid mi flanco!
They're all over me!
¿Quién quiere un botiquín?
Finding a drink wasn't easy, but the good stuff was still floating around out there in the territories. All highly illegal, of course.
Ow!
You could always try your luck in the abandoned cities. A lot of people disappeared chasing vices of the old world back then.
Enemy destroyed.
Damn. One of these one-shots.
Running low on ammo.
Let's be the one doing it for a change.
Gremlin, atención médica. Compruébalo antes de acercarte. Pocas cargas.
Advent was still in the early stages of establishing itself as the new global front. But we ran into some of their first troops that day outside the bar. I was pretty confident we'd come out on top, but even I was impressed by how well we handled these guys.
Affirmative, covering now.
Now here, faceless.
I'm on it.
Explorando. Poniéndome en guardia.
There's the ugly shit. Sweet.
We left the bar sober but fully intact. I couldn't really complain about the outcome. We were able to pull some usable armor vests and PCS components from the Advent units near the bar, but there was no sign of anything I recognized from XCOM.
Nah. Horrible idea to go for the vests, I think. Oh yes, field mech. I need that. We got Psi Operative? Well, well, well.
Past the bar on the outskirts of town was the freight yard. And according to the map, this was where the sanctuary was supposed to be. We found some old trail markers, symbols people called the hobo code back in the day. None of us actually knew what the signs meant, but we got the distinct impression we were being warned to steer clear. We had already come too far, and if the aliens
mutons.
people, we had to know for sure. The freight yard hadn't been in operation since the war started. With few exceptions, interstate commerce had all but ground to a halt at this point. I'm sure the old boxcars made for a tempting place to hide when the aliens rolled up on the town. Unfortunately, if anyone had survived, there was no sign of them when we showed up. I can't say we weren't disappointed. There was no sanctuary here. If there ever was, the aliens had done their worst.
Get pissed all you want, Berserker. You're going down.
Understood. Moving out.
Oh, that was a kill. Cool.
Maybe they thought they could get one of the trains running again to leave town. We were never sure. But what we found was nothing short of a massacre. The aliens had left no stone unturned. I had seen a lot of things I never expected back then, but this was something worse. Whatever hope our group had of finding a sanctuary here had all but disappeared. We were all knotted up, blinded by rage. We were hungry for a fight now. We wanted their whole damn army after us. And from what I remember, they were happy to oblige.
Solid copy. Bien. Atención, hay
Right.
movimiento.
That way.
It was probably stupid of us to think we'd find some safe haven, some respite from the real world. We had all been out here long enough to know better. But even I had let my guard down a little bit just this once. Never again.
On it.
Oh, fuck me, a codex this early?
Affirmative.
Granada.
You know, if these are Bradford's memories, how the fuck does he not recognize, you know, the codex in the campaign?
Le he dado, ¿no?
This is a bit fucked up.
They're all over me!
¿Qué ha sido eso? Kinda weak.
Come on, let me get a turn.
I'd like to think that at a certain point, some alien commander or Advent officer noticed our little path of destruction. And just for that one instant felt a sense of panic. The map had led us through bigger and better targets, and we had met every challenge.
What was that?
Target down.
It'll probably wear off.
Si tú lo dices.
Oh, great, Archon? Really? Can't just cannot catch a break here, can I?
Pasadme munición.
I'm trusting you here. Grenade!
You remove that guy too, that sectoid.
It's dead. It has to be dead. Gonna need to reload soon.
During the invasion, the Elders kept a short leash on some of their wilder creations, but they weren't holding back anymore. We may have been the first humans to see some of these things up close. Made for a good test of our resolve.
Won't happen again.
Not even close. eso. Me voy a desmayar. I'm trusting you. You're kind of woozy. Your mind is your weakness. I definitely got that one.
Damn, he's going back pretty quick.
It was a tough fight, but we made it out of the freight yard in fine shape. The squad was feeling good at this point. We pulled whatever we could off the aliens and scrounged up a few things from the freight yard before moving on.
Plasma gear. Nice.
The police station was the last major landmark on the edge of town. Map aside, we knew people had flocked to police stations, army barracks, any place they thought might protect them from the aliens. A lot of people made their last stands in those places, and I wasn't looking forward to walking in on a massacre. Still,
Better goddamn terror
to know
attack.
for sure. As we got closer, it was clear the aliens had already set up inside the station. Between Advent and the usual suspects, the entire place was crawling with hostiles. Whoever tried to hole up inside had definitely put up a fight. There were still fresh plasma burns smoldering when we got
Damn.
there.
They already get the big guns out on us. Look at that shit. Heavy mechs, purifiers of armor. Jesus.
Copy that.
What the hell did Bradford do?
Bien. I'm all over it. De acuerdo. Vamos, sal de aquí.
At least they're not being penalized for, you know, civilians dying.
Incoming fire!
Cover my flank!
Por los pelos.
Burn, baby, burn. Suck it, stun lancer.
Get a little toasty here!
El fuego se
When we got
prepara.
there, the police station was overrun with Advent troops. And they weren't taking any prisoners. Seeing what they had done to the station, knowing there had been people in there. If we were angry before, now we were motivated.
Okay, Virgil, okay.
disorienting.
Oh boy. Haha, useful.
¿Qué hay ahí? A este le he dado fijo.
Maintain position.
Cut that out.
Can't take much more of this!
¡Los tengo encima!
Oh God, no. You fucking kidding me right now? Already with the sectopods.
Get a little toasty here!
Too close to the heat!
Me voy a
Police were in no
quitar.
position to fight a war, much less an alien invasion. Don't get me wrong, a lot of them tried, but most of them didn't live long enough to do any real damage. The situation here was a little different, though. There were a lot of dead aliens piled up. More than usual, anyway.
Ooh, that damage.
This is for you!
Need to heal Bradford as soon as possible.
¡Todos a cubierto! Ve a curarlos.
Yeah, I keep them alive. Of course, a face will spawn. Because why not?
¡Necesito asistencia médica ya! Estamos sufriendo bajas.
Think I can go out like this? I'm taking fire!
Yeah, you know, it's whatever on that kill.
Position.
Some damage here!
What's with Bradford's armor?
Too close to the heat.
As far as I could tell, someone had gotten trigger
It looks
happy
like,
with a whole bunch
looking
of
like
plasma
you know,
grenades.
Nick a snake over there.
Which side was responsible wasn't clear, but someone had torn this place up, and it looked like everyone involved paid the price.
Really wish I had Reaper, Reaper right by now.
I definitely got that one. Cúralo. En guardia.
Staring down some advent. I need a medic!
Por aquí hace demasiado calor.
The reality of it was, these people had a choice. They could have kept running. They didn't have to stop here. Didn't have
How many
to
has been
make a
over to
stand.
Jesus?
But for whatever reason, I guess they had finally had enough. They knew what was coming, and they stood and faced
Ah,
it
great
down
priest.
right up until the end.
Back online.
Oh, these guys are getting one shot.
Okay, I'll go. Let's go. Move out. Supongo que está bien. Compruébalo antes de acercarte. Si tú lo dices. ¡Va una granada!
Boom, baby.
I'm hit!
Naturally. We lost 2 soldiers because of this shit.
¡No puedo pensar!
If a bunch of civilians were willing to stand up to Advent knowing they didn't have a chance in hell, what would history have said about us if we had turned and run away? None of us had any intention of leaving that place before the aliens paid for what they had done.
Compruébalo antes de acercarse.
Of course. More fucking faceless because they just love spamming that shit apparently. Doesn't matter what, we're in tactical or we're in the main game, they will spam the shit out of faceless infiltrators. The shit gets old real fast.
Modo médico. Ven y verás.
Looks a little ugly.
We didn't know it at the time, but I suppose this whole situation is even sadder when you consider most of these aliens are just pawns in the Elders' game. Not that I feel bad for them, but do you think the Elders care how many of these things we killed? every casualty, every loss. They just made me angrier, more driven to fight. No one was in the mood to stick around and loot the place, but we grabbed whatever we could on our way out.
Hey, at least we got a replacement. Two replacements, actually. Looks like he comes out at the same spot we lost the other one at.
Things started to open up as we got away from town. We made a beeline straight for the farm in the hopes of getting a few hours rest. We knew at this point the aliens were going to come looking for us eventually. We had left a path of destruction that only pointed one direction. I just hoped we'd catch a breather before the next round of reinforcements showed up. We rolled into a nice homestead. Big red barn and all that.
Oh no.
Farm back in Kansas.
The Nautilus motherfuckers are back.
And unfortunately, this one leads us right back into another big fight. In retrospect, we probably should have avoided any landmarks. But we were all worn out and not exactly thinking straight.
No problem, boss. No use running.
Oh god, that's sexy. That's something we didn't actually use in the, in our main playthrough. Was blaster bomb. That shit's fun. It was a lot funnier in the original UFO defense because you actually, give it waypoints, go and blow up each one.
Whatever you say. Impressed yet? Si tú lo dices. Guardia. Tiro desviado.
Nuh-uh, bitch. You're not pulling that crap on me. You can have Bradford take him out.
Recibimos fuego intenso.
Being on the farm brought back a lot of memories. It would have been nice to find a quiet spot to rest for a bit. But we had kicked the hornet's nest, and they weren't about to let us sit around and reminisce about the old days.
That won't do.
Nailed him.
Seems doable. This is for you.
You know that was good. Eso haré. Ya me ocupo. Todo cubierto.
The Andromedons were a surprise. We didn't know what to make of that diving suit they wear. Especially when it kept fighting, even with that thing inside splayed out the front.
Again, this is shit. Look at this. It's supposed to be taking place before the war. Rather before the main game. So why is he acting surprised to have seen him before? Ugh.
Stepping off. Supongo que está bien.
So many damn plot holes in this.
Negativo. Explorando.
Damn. That had to suck.
Taking fire over here! Getting shot to hell over here!
Ha rebotado en el blindaje.
Dodge and you still die. Sucks to be you.
I remember hoping to avoid collateral damage at the time, but it was probably a good thing the farm was abandoned by the original owners. There wasn't a whole lot left of their farm after the fight.
Impressed yet?
Stepping off. Vale, voy. El blindaje aguanta. Necesito un poco de munición. Covering now. Te haré caso. Poniéndome en guardia. A este le he dado fijo.
We made it clear of the farm despite the aliens'
Hey, was that all of them?
efforts.
Wow.
We found some odd weapons on the farm. Not the kind of
Oh!
or anyone else for that matter.
Well, here I am commenting about the, you know, now the bullshit katana. Well, look what happens! Playtime! Oh, and he's got Reaper too. Might make it silver. I think we made too many mistakes to get gold.
The aliens must have been using the dam as some kind of rally point or rendezvous. Because this was no patrol, no routine advent sweep. They had brought out something special just for us. And to be honest, it was
Bam, 51,000 for kills,
If I
huh?
had had any sense of self-preservation back then, I might have been worried about losing this one. I put on a brave face for the others. This
Alright, hold on a second. This looks an awful lot like a map from the XCOM 1, the Progeny DLC. Because it looks a lot like the crap. I'm trying to remember which. I think it's the last. I think it's the one where you actually get you know, the mission objective. Because it looks a lot like that bridge where you actually where you actually retrieve a net. The big psychic soldier you're looking for the entire time.
The aliens were guarding the
In
place
fact,
like it was
yeah.
hallowed
Oh
ground.
whoa! How did we get all that
With no
zoomed out?
survivors and nothing to salvage.
In fact, I am
We
pretty
came
sure
here
that is
for a
the
fight,
same
and
map.
that's all we found. Among the squad, we all agreed. To hell with the aliens. If the dam was important to them,
Oh
we
no!
wanted to take it away. Permanently.
Well, Sector Pod 2 missions ago. Now we got a gatekeeper. Joy.
Hit the armor.
Whatever you say. Dodge this.
Let's blow these assholes up.
Supongo que está bien.
Plasma grenade. I like the sound of that.
Fuera.
Boom!
I'm going. This may be painful.
That thing's considered organic, really?
Did you see that one? Yo me encargo. Ven y verás.
At one time, the dam had provided steady power for the town and the whole county beyond. From what we could tell, the aliens had seized it to power some kind of portal.
Location confirmed. Vale, voy.
Oh, fucking Avatar, seriously? Bradford, are you fucking smoking crack or something? There's absolutely no fucking way you saw one here. I'm 100% sure this guy's smoking crack now. There's absolutely no fucking way. Oh, joy.
Necesito hallar nueva cobertura. Vale, esto va mal.
Fucking Avatar.
We had picked up a few upgrades along the way, but the aliens weren't about to give us any kind of technological advantage. They wanted to finish us, and they brought the guns to make it happen.
¡Va una granada!
Yes, keep teleporting next to my T people. What can go wrong?
I can handle that. No armor will shield you.
Damn. That was crazy.
Atención médica. Afirmativo, cubriendo. Fire spreading!
As much time as I've spent trying to forget those days, you have to expect some of the finer details to get a little blurry. Thinking about it now, I'm pretty sure what we ran into back then was some kind of avatar.
You think?
I remember the hair. Just take my word for it.
Fucking crackhead.
Poniéndome en guardia.
Got Advent here.
Ah,
Flank!
shit. 2 avatars, okay. Final mission all over again. Ooh.
En el blindaje.
We didn't consider it at first, but fighting on top of that dam was probably a bad idea. Tight quarters, plenty of things that could explode in our face, and the toughest aliens we'd encountered so far on this little expedition.
Three avatars in this mission. Joy. Oh no, it's never mind, it's 2.
Tontería.
I didn't realize he was teleporting. That's on me. Surprise, motherfucker. Okay then. That's XCOM, baby.
Your flesh is weak.
Ooh. There's more.
Explorando. Atiéndelos. Si tú lo dices.
I've got eyes on an Advent position.
Ah. Dark, so there are 3 avatars. I'll be damned. Okay, we're not done yet.
Too close to the heat!
By now, my squad was probably the most dangerous group of alien killers on the continent. Except maybe for the Reapers. But I hadn't met Volk just yet.
Yeah, where are the Reapers, huh? Could be saving us a lot of trouble here.
Bombs away!
Ooh, good damage.
Agachad la cabeza. Poniéndome en guardia. No problem, boss. I give you strength.
Interesting.
¿Qué hay ahí? Ese blindaje es duro. Poca munición. Enemy eliminated.
Mind control won't save you.
Lo tengo en...
Eventually, it dawned on
No
me.
puedo
Once we
detenerlo.
got through this fight, we'd have to figure out what to do next. Somehow in the heat of battle, I panicked for a second, thinking ahead to the possibility of losing my new friends. We just have to find someone else to pick a fight with.
See that one?
Will do. Supongo que está bien. En guardia.
Come get some.
Got it covered. Allá voy.
Wonder which way the spawns are.
Fire spreading!
Must be some this way or something. I don't know.
My eyes are peeled.
Adelante.
Ah, damn it! That's not what I wanted.
Guardia. I'm on it.
Ready to go. Moving to Overwatch.
We need to move Bradford near there or something. Chat saying side of the dam. Okay. You think there's something back here? Let's see, where is he? Okay.
Running!
Moving out.
On the move.
Oh, it's okay. Oh, so we can jump down there. Okay.
Recibido. No need to ask twice. Allí voy.
There's something out there.
Aha! There was something behind us.
Todo cubierto. ¡Me estoy asando!
Going hard.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Ah, it's a pissy little specter. Whatever. We'll kill his ass quick.
Come get some.
Yep.
Impressed yet?
We had done it. We made it through the gauntlet alive. We were feeling pretty good about ourselves. Nothing quite like seeing your enemies driven off before you.
Cool. So, how does the Lexi weapons look? The actual damage, or is it just, you know, cosmetics? Wait, really? They actually... Okay, chat says they have actual stats. That could actually be useful to know for the Impossible playthrough, you know? Okay, so it looks like there's 7 in each one. So if you restart one, does it let you keep your stats, or does it start you back over as squatty? Wonder what this generate stuff is. Okay, so chat suggests if you restart a camp, you start one, you'll go back to squatty. Looks like the points are different depending on the mission. Okay. Okay, and you start off with Reaper and Templar in the last one. Start off with a Skirmisher and a Reaper. Okay, cool. So this time we'll start off with a Templar.
I don't know about you, but from where I'm sitting, things are just looking a little grim out there today, folks. Not sure what it is, I just can't seem to get my juices flowing like they used to. I was all excited to try this old folk remedy I heard about, right up until I realized the secret ingredient was something you had to dig out of one of those snake chicks running around out there. Now don't get me wrong, if I thought I could catch one, I would have at least tried. I've been working with a few local operators, helping people out on the fringes wherever we could. In this case, we were following up on some rumors about the aliens hitting a town out on the coast. We just figured Advent was finally getting down to the stragglers. Move. Affirmative.
So it is decided.
They came from the sea. That's what stood out. They were just giant bugs to us back then. We didn't know anything about the science. Chrysalids. Strange ones, too. White. Like they were covered in bone. I hope everyone's having a great day out there in the occupied territories. Don't let Advent get you down. In fact, I would urge all of you to play nice with that. At least long enough for you to relax. After that, do what I do. Steal everything of theirs that ain't bolted down.
Like this DJ.
Enemy eliminated.
I've killed just about everything that walks or crawled.
I comply. I will improve at any cost. Their faith abandons them.
It wasn't until we got close to town that we started picking up these transmissions. We didn't know what to make of it. It sure as hell wasn't Advent.
Oh, joy, more of
No one in
them.
the Resistance was stupid enough to leave the aliens with a signal to follow.
Got him.
A neonate chrysalid. Well, now we know why they show up so much in Chimera Squad. We already had the assets.
Got it covered.
Feel the power of the Templars. The spirits await their turn at vengeance. As you order.
If you're just tuning in,
I'm your host with the most, the man with the golden voice that even the aliens couldn't keep down. You see, apparently, yours truly just wasn't good enough for their precious admin burger. God forbid a man make himself a little snack in between orders. It's not like they're gonna run out of that slop.
Okay, I was thinking this is the map from Site
Power
Recon,
guides me.
but it doesn't look like it.
Radio chatter aside, we had a much bigger problem to contend with. The rumors were true. The aliens had hit this town. And you know what? We would have welcomed a good fight with Advent versus what we actually ran into that day.
Overwatch.
I trust in your command. My senses are keen.
Am I imagining it, or does he look like a Chris Redfield in Resident Evil 5 right
You
there?
know, they never even gave me a language course during my training. I mean, come on! Where's the logic there? How the hell am I supposed to prep orders with some bug-eyed freak barking gibberish at me?
Kill confirmed.
There's a time and a place for everything, and I'll admit it. If I'd been sitting around the campfire having a few drinks, this guy probably would have been kind of funny, in an insane way. But during the heat of combat with a bunch of weird ocean chrysalids running us down, I would have given anything to shut him up.
The aliens just don't know what they're missing. Seriously. Do you hear this voice? This is a voice destined for greatness. Not the voice of some burger man. That's right, Ed. You made yourself a powerful enemy. Because I can talk all night, baby!
Please don't talk all night.
He had spent the last 10 minutes babbling about hamburgers while we were out there watching people mutate into chrysalids from all the poison.
What poison?
Honestly, one of the worst things I've ever seen. And this guy was our soundtrack the whole damn time.
Running.
It's far, but I can reach it.
Running.
Where are they?
Now that I'm finally getting through to some of you out there, maybe introductions are... Let's see, a little about myself. Great voice, dashing good looks, and a personality to match. You might as well call me DJ Total Package. Oh, okay, don't call me that, but you get the idea.
Total Tool, maybe not. No, not Total Package.
Somehow I just knew. Wherever we ended up, whatever we were doing, we were gonna keep hearing this clown. Until we confronted him. Or until the aliens blew his brains out. And by that point, I'm not sure if I cared which one of us got to him first.
Affirmative.
Where's the last one? I'm sure there's only one left.
I'll lead the way.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, he's got a buddy.
Your history.
Nailed it.
Here's the last one.
We managed to clear out the chrysalids without any casualties. But at this point, we still had no idea what was going on.
Does anybody
Advent
really?
brought in some equipment for the troops stationed at the local outpost. We were able to scrounge up a few things, but we couldn't take everything.
Yeah, we got a skirmisher. Sweet. Hell yeah. We can really have some fun now.
If the chrysalids were moving underwater, every town, camp, and settlement along the coast was at risk of the same fate as that last one. We decided to keep moving. If nothing else, we could try and warn people before the next attack. And wouldn't you know it? The further we got, the stronger the signal from the new self-proclaimed King of the Airways. Part of me was almost hoping Advent would drown him out with some soothing propaganda of their own.
I'm really tired of these terror
He
attacks.
really jammed up their frequencies somehow. There was a cold snap moving in. The wind coming off the water was brutal. I only remember because when we got to the camp, it was burning. And the heat was a welcome change despite knowing what it meant for the locals.
As you direct.
I will go. The choice is made.
Get over here!
Getting a little too close here. The show never stops, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, it's not easy being the talent, the management, and the technician around here. I might even have to start pre-recording some of these shows just to get some sleep. I mean, how long has it been? What, 36 hours? Does anybody know what Thursday is on the Advent calendar? Larg's Day? Something like that?
Got him.
Heading there now.
Damn, just give me a dodge, hit.
I will not fail you again.
Motherfucker.
I need ammunition. My strike surges forth.
Naturally.
Death to the invaders. The path is clear.
And mechs.
My power leaves me.
Friggin' owl.
Surprisingly enough, it wasn't the chrysalids this time. At least, not right off.
Oh, for God's sake, seriously.
And they seem to be
The
having some
fucking
trouble
burn
with the
damage.
boats, too. We also had a few civilians to contend with. The whole situation was a mess.
No longer a threat.
So I don't care much for using Templar. I'm bad at using them.
A great distance.
Psi operatives are great. Easy and straightforward, and you can still DPS with them. Templar, you're forced into something that's half-assed Ranger. It's basically a psionic Ranger. It takes so long to get the good shit.
You're listening in during your travels, but I haven't reached your local town, camp, settlement, or shanty, whatever your situation. Don't worry. I'm putting up new relays just as quick as I can. Someday soon, there will be no escaping the sound of my golden voice.
I await their approach.
By now you might be asking yourself, Central, if you didn't want to listen to the DJ, why not just shut off your radio? And you'd be right to ask. You see, the problem was, the stronger his signal got, the more it interfered with our comm link. We could either go completely radio silent, or put up with him for a bit longer.
Confirmed. Come get some.
Moving quickly.
Target neutralized. Cover the flanks! I'm gonna need support here!
So, got kind of a serious question for you. Has anyone else noticed a sudden uptick in big, mean alien bugs running around? Nasty white ones with razor-sharp talons? No? Yeah. Crazy, right? No, I'm probably just seeing things. That's, yeah. Well, keep your eyes peeled just in case, though. Oh, okay?
Interference! I require ammunition. Reinitializing weapon.
Can't wait to see that 4% miss chance kick in.
Not even close.
Motherfucker.
Still up!
And I'm fucking faithless. Because why not, right? Why not? Oh, he's only unconscious. Ow. Interesting that others die, but he lives. Ah, joy, chrysalis poison.
For all we knew, he could have been thousands of miles away. That was until he mentioned those big, mean bugs he thought he saw. It was possible that these white chrysalids were all over the world, but it seemed a lot more likely that the DJ was somewhere close by.
Let's rock!
The light has left us.
Come on. Didn't want to turn. Alright, let's see. Great.
Their casualties low. Ammunition nearly gone. Position confirmed. I'm on it.
Of fucking course.
They have me.
The Sector just has to get in mind control, because mind control is incredibly busted. Annoying to deal with unless you know it's coming and you put all sorts of anti-mind control shit down.
That is not good.
visit to your town, you might have noticed one of my relays and a bunch of other equipment rigged up nearby. Do me a favor, will you? Don't touch it! Might look like a bunch of cobbled together junk, but it's my junk. Oh no. No, not that junk. The kind that keeps the show on the road.
Can't revive him.
Hostile neutralized.
We only have... Oh, Christ. Just get rid of him, we'll be fine. Get the skirmisher back. The hell are you shooting at?
Damn, that stings! They've got me flanked!
Come on. Fucking sectoids. They are such a goddamn joke in the first game, and then they're crazy annoying in the second.
The DJ may have been off his rocker, but I had to give him a little credit. I mean, the guy was out there building his own radio network. Half the time, we could barely find recruits who knew how to turn on a radio.
Heads down! Readying weapon.
Burning. Ah ha ha ha.
Hostile fire on my position!
I'd like to take this moment and thank our generous sponsor, Advent. Now, I know what you're thinking. Advent, screw those guys. And you'd be right. But hear me out. My little station wouldn't be here today without Advent's fancy relays and this big old antenna I found. Credit where credit is due and all that noise.
We took some casualties. The chrysalids are never easy, but we managed to get out of there and keep moving. We had a mystery on our hands, and I wasn't about to let it go. We pulled some gear from the workshop we found set up by the radio tower. There was some decent stuff in there, so the choice of what to haul out wasn't easy.
It's okay, we got a replacement. It's glad the weapons and armor upgrade over time as
We made our
well.
way further up the coast by boat while chasing the DJ's signal. From what we pieced together, he had been building his own radio network across the territories that were still free from Advent control. Rigging stolen relays and antennas up and down the seaboard to get his message across, he had managed to stir something else up. Whether it was the frequency or something in the equipment itself, the chrysalids loved the sound of his voice. To them,
Oh,
it
God.
was like the DJ had been ringing the dinner bell in every town he visited.
Oh no.
Now that we had a working theory as to what was attracting the chrysalids, all we had to do was go in and destroy all the equipment the DJ had already installed. Sounds easy enough, right? Well, it wasn't. The closer we got, the more trouble we found.
That seems reasonable.
To my loyal audience, I feel I need to get this out there. There's some rumors going around. Bug rumors. And from the sounds of it, maybe I'm not that crazy after all. You're starting to see them too, right? The white things with the pointy legs? The clickety-clack creepers?
The power guides me. Moving far.
For all we knew about the alien technology back then, whatever this transmitter was the DJ stole from Advent, it could have been doing exactly what it was originally designed for. Maybe the aliens needed them to corral the chrysalids. Maybe they didn't even have control of all these monsters.
Agreed. Devastate them! No more hiding out!
Want that damn thing out of the way now before he gets mind control on me again.
Hostile neutralized. It will be done! It will not slow them!
Come on, let's go.
Incoming, over here! I know I'm harping on this, but there's definitely something weird going on around here. Living out of whatever box you can find, you start to get used to strange noises. Go bumping tonight. It's the clicking and the clocking and then the clicking again. It's some kind of scampering, I tell you. Whatever it is, I don't like it one bit.
Target neutralized. Reloaded. It's still moving. If you say so. Let's do this. I am reloading. My strike surges forth. To that position.
Once we actually got close enough to see the transmitter, it was clear as day that our DJ had failed to mention one critical detail. The damn thing was pure alien technology, and not even Advent stuff. Something older. To this day, I still have no idea how we had managed to get any of it working, but it was all starting to make a lot more sense.
Good riddance. I'm trusting you here. spotted.
Oh joy, a bunch of them.
Suffer my rage. Their casualties low. Weapon depleted.
I could probably park, Bradford there, let Blaze-Storm do all the work.
You know what? Maybe it's cabin fever. Aside from the occasional maintenance run, I've been pretty much holed up in the booth here for days now. As a matter of fact, it's actually getting a little ripe in here. I found a whole case of canned dog food last week. It's not bad, but it doesn't sit that well, if you get my meaning.
Ah! Dude's eating dog food and that, why is one thing to be eating the dog food, it's another to admit he's getting diarrhea from it. Or at least, something that's really making his living area a hell of a smell.
My ammo is depleted. So it is decided.
Where's the XCOM strike when you need one?
I can't take this for long.
It was either bad luck or just stupid coincidence. But for whatever reason, the DJ had installed his transmitter on the dock right near the water's edge. He had unknowingly positioned this thing to be the most efficient chrysalid bait possible.
Target down. I must reload. A lasting strike. Check it before you get too close. Deficient attack. They would temper my fate.
Where are you going? Dude, look at his legs are doing a crazy dance.
Get it together. They're all over me. So, yeah. I was wrong about that whole cabin fever thing. They're out there, and they want in real bad. Anyone, and I mean anyone, if you're reading me, come help your buddy out. I'm holed up in a building near the waterfront, okay? Right next to the water.
Gremlin, medical detail. ammunition. This world is ours! Affirmative. Covering now.
I almost felt bad about wishing Advent on him. Almost. I mean, he did bring it on himself. Stolen equipment aside, did he think the aliens were just gonna let him mouth off all day with no reprisal? We all know the aliens love a good reprisal.
Running dry.
Locked and loaded. I got it, right?
We destroyed the transmitter before the chrysalids completely overran our position. Now that we knew we were dealing with alien technology, I had a feeling things were going to ramp up real quick. There was some salvageable equipment among the aliens we took out, but we didn't have a whole lot of time to take inventory. Aside from our civic duty to rescue a fellow human in need, the only way we were going to shut down the rest of his broadcasts was if he pointed us towards the other equipment. He had been squirming for a few hours now, and apparently Advent was having trouble with the doors on his building. So of course, he was getting cocky. Because
This is our chance.
Once we got into the city, the comm signal was stronger than ever. We didn't have anything else to go on, so we used the transmission as a beacon.
Oh God, an escort. Yeah, it's an extract mission. Oh. Almost thought I was lost, but
Location confirmed. Roger that. I advance. 10-4. As you direct.
Despite being the product of advanced alien genetic manipulation, apparently our peacekeeping overlords never bothered to invest in battering ram technology. This is like something out of a fairy tale. They just can't seem to blow my house down no matter how hard they try. I may not even need a rescue after all.
We're busted! This world is ours! Target neutralized.
Their casualties low. They're taking fine.
I move.
Objective now in range.
and berserkers.
The pirate of the airwaves himself.
Come at me. I will stop your unga bunga.
Blah, 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 bark, bark, bark. Yeah, that's you, Advent guy. That's what you sound like out there. Yeah, that's what all you imposters sound like to us originals.
Get it together!
Weapon running low. I survived just as they fall. I have no ammo.
Target neutralized.
I'll go quickly.
They know fear.
Tell me, who is that rap-tap tapping at my chamber door? Quaff the Raven with Nevermore. You hear me out there, Advent?
Wait, is it Quaff? I always thought it was Quoth.
Fascist goons.
That's seriously how it's pronounced? I've been hearing it wrong for years.
Advancing quickly.
Shouldn't you guys have laser saws or something? I mean, sure sounds like you're just out there beating on my door with your fists. If that's the case, good luck with that, you freaking caveman. Ha ha! Radio man.
Unga bunga.
I'm not sure how the DJ convinced these people to guard him, but we managed to rescue one. We secured the DJ, but now we had to babysit him until we got to the evac point.
Double time. Check it before you get too close.
Wait,
Weapons burning
why
ammo
did they
ready.
drop?
I advance.
Roger that.
The DJ and his guards made it clear of the area. Now we just had to get ourselves out.
Wait, what? They automatically fucking... Oh, never mind.
Already that.
Thought it was trying to say they would automatically evac out. That's some bullshit if they could do that.
Getting it done.
I can do that. The elders pursue me.
Yeah. Fucking chrysalis.
Multiple injuries.
God damn, I hate chrysalids sometimes.
The Faceless didn't really have a name back then, but we knew they were out there.
Oh.
Hiding among the civilians. This, though, this was something else. I mean, if they could be fish, they could be anything, right? Where does
That's
it end?
unsettling.
Boy, do I owe you all a favor. Oh, say, that's some nice gear you got there. Is that from Advent? I haven't seen anything like that. Hey, where'd you guys say you were from again? You know, I didn't think anyone was gonna show. You know, I've been broadcasting up and wow, is that a?
There, pop that.
Okay, I'll go. Go help him out.
Reloading. Their service is over.
Heading there
I
now.
am almost out of ammunition.
Your body grows weak. Nailed him.
Really?
That is not good. Suffer my rage.
Didn't go
My
through!
position's been compromised.
I'm taking fire!
My power has its limits.
You and I are gonna have a long talk later. But for now, do us all a favor. Put a lid on it, buddy.
Kill confirmed. Roger that. I'm trusting you here. That definitely got that one. Negative. Weapons dry.
Come on.
As you order. Water free! Need ammunition. Our success inspires.
Rolling out. I can cover it. Good copy, moving on target. Good to go.
You guys seem pretty tough. I mean, you
So
know,
that was
you
loot,
do
but we
the
couldn't pick it up.
fighting, right?
And I have no
Don't
idea
get me
why.
wrong.
That was so
I'm forced to be
confusing.
rescued with, but, you know, pulled my back a little bit, keeping the door closed on advent. So, I'm sure you can handle this without me, right? No problem.
Didn't think I'd find a DJ more annoying than Juanito from Tropico, but damn.
On the move. Solid copy.
I run.
On it. Got it covered. I'm next. I'm out of here. time.
I go as ordered.
Moving on target location. That's affirmative.
Ending deployment.
Evac confirmed.
The DJ was safe, but the rest of the squad and I were still on the ground.
Heading home.
It ended up being easier than it looked. We escaped with the DJ and there was no sign of Advent in pursuit. Our new DJ friend had an interesting collection of scavenged tech and spare parts in his collection. We took the best stuff and left behind everything else. After all that work to rescue this guy, not a day later he somehow thought it would be a good idea to wander off in search of his old record collection or something. I almost lost it that day. I was about ready to just leave him to the chrysalids.
Oh,
Fortunately,
God.
he hadn't managed to get very far, and we put a leash on him before the aliens could. The DJ had set up his equipment in an old utility building that the locals built their settlement around. It almost felt safe at first, but the signal there must have been stronger, because the chrysalids were overrunning the entire area.
On it.
Okay, so I'll admit, it was probably a dumb idea to go by myself, but what were the chances of you guys tagging along to go look for my records? Slim to none. But you gotta think long term. I'm looking out for our future. We can't afford to lose the music of our
Oh
past.
boy, we don't have heavy weapons to kill these guys quick.
Heading out. I'll go to peace. I guess that'll be okay. It hit the plate.
I will move.
Suffer my rage.
Yeah, civilians just chilling around those guys. Like, what the fuck?
Orders confirmed. Moving out. The mind is willing.
Well, burning damage will get them.
This looks a little ugly.
this area was already down, but the chrysalids were still coming out of the woodwork. I didn't give a damn about the DJ's records, but that didn't stop him from ignoring the fact that we were out here protecting him while he nursed his alleged back injury.
Okay.
Oh, he's got a weak back, all right. About a weak back.
It's killing time. Okay, I'll go. U-bot coming through.
I go. Reloading ammunition.
Headed there now. Ready to rock.
Interesting, he's got hit points now.
Feel the power of the Templars. Enemy destroyed.
Yeah, you know, I wish I could help you guys out, but the recoil from those guns would just tear up my poor back. I mean, maybe if we find an ice pack or something, I'll be able to jump back into the fight. Doesn't hurt to keep an eye out anyway.
Kill confirmed. Confirmed. Moving out. I'm hit! Good to go. For the Templars! Curse their armor!
A great distance.
Ah!
Like I said earlier, the DJ was essentially a walking target in combat. He refused to even pick up a gun, much less fight with one. The best we could hope for was that he kept his head down and his mouth shut until we reached the evac point.
One off the armor.
Double time. They're under the ground. Took some damage here.
Really? That free fucking rush? You kidding me? Come on. Why is that a thing?
Go help them out. Back in.
The light has left us. It's heading fine. I am the victor.
Oh, great.
I think they got me. Target disabled.
Gotta love to return fire.
Come on. You can't really blame me for playing around with alien technology. You guys do it too. Don't think I haven't seen your toys. I'll admit I could have taken things a little slower. Maybe done some testing first, but sometimes you just gotta jump right in and pull the trigger, you know?
Kill confirmed. I'm trusting you here. Hero mode.
They will fight no more. Need ammo. I am spurred onward. As you order.
Running.
Thank God the crystals in the area, so Bradford should be able to take him out.
A focus strike of power. I need a medkit here. They're on the flank.
The DJ had shown that at least he felt some contrition for his mistakes. And his heart was probably in the right place if it meant pissing Advent off. I wasn't ready to let him off the hook just yet, though. We were still in the thick of his mess.
Got it covered. I'm gone. If you say so.
Reloading weapon. Destroy their armor.
Damn it, die already.
A righteous strike.
Whoa, that damage.
For the second time now, we had ushered the DJ to safety. No thanks to him.
You're just lucky you weren't around for some of my earlier experiments. A green plug here, red one there, some other alien stuff. Yeah, you could say I had a few close calls. I'm guessing I won't be having kids anytime soon either, if you catch my drift. I'll tell you what.
Thank God he
I know
can't
how to put
breathe.
a ham jam and a wombo anytime.
As you direct.
Getting out of here.
Returning for reassignment.
I'm out of here. I'm next.
With that many chrysalids, I was surprised we didn't take more casualties than we did. And of course, the DJ made it without so much as a scratch, for all the hard work he put in. We picked through the settlement and salvaged what we could. We were slowly piecing together some decent gear, but we had to choose carefully.
Yeah, always gotta take that bullshit katana. It's just too damn strong.
To recap what we've learned so far. The DJ had taken alien technology, screwed around with it, and accidentally created chrysalid lures that he then placed along the coast, which attracted hordes of these monsters from the ocean of all places. This is when I almost lost it. Because this is when we found out about the DJ's boat docked outside another city further up the coast. On board was his computer, scheduled to broadcast the latest pre-recorded installment of pirate radio. What choice did we have? We set off for yet another target. We barely had any time to reach the boat before that transmission was scheduled to inadvertently call in even more chrysalids to the shore. There was no way to approach near the docks, so we had to work our way through the streets, with the DJ giving us directions over the comlink.
So what you're gonna want to do here is head up the main drag there. You should see a restaurant on your left. Or wait, what was it, a bookstore? Sporting goods, maybe, yeah. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Just up the road there.
We're busted. I got nothing.
I did nothing! Their service is over! Weapon ammunition is low. Our success inspires.
Your mind is your weakness. Feel the power of the Templars!
Damn. Good call in a party.
Focus of their attacks!
Remember when people used to complain about their GPS navigation maps? Well, imagine using one of those, except directed by our DJ friend here. We might as well have been moving through the streets blind. It was that bad. I don't know what I was thinking. Like I said before, dumb ideas sinking into tired brains.
Taken care of. Heading out. On it.
I must run!
On the move. As you direct. On Overwatch.
It's not that big of a town. You should be on the water before you know it. My boat should still be sitting right there, you know, where I left it, assuming no one found where I hid the keys. I just don't... Remember, promise not to smash it.
Armor still holding. disabled. Moving out.
Naturally, insectopod.
I guess that'll be okay. That's it. Gonna need to reload soon.
To that position.
Closing on target position now. Good riddance. Suffer my rage. The armor held for now.
Ooh, that hit hard.
We can't slow
The
this
DJ
fire
pleaded
now.
with us not to destroy his computer along with his recordings. So we agreed that once we reached the boat, we would hack in and shut down the broadcast. I'm not exactly sure why we had to hack in. It was his computer. But I don't remember anyone asking any questions at the time.
Yeah, Bradford's kind of got a point.
What's over there?
Like, damn it. The wrong damn buttons here, apparently. You need to drop that sectopod now. Wait! That thing's got a fucking repeater on it? What?
I go quick.
Why am I only now learning this thing's got a repeater on it?
Location confirmed. Here's my soul! Solid copy. Only the armor. Taking fire
I
over
can't
here!
just give you my password. We hardly even know each other. That's sensitive data on some of those drives. I'll point you toward the files we're after. You guys can take care of the rest. You're elite, aren't you? Hack the planet.
I just want to smack the DJ upside his fucking head. This goddamn Muppet. I've seen people in solo queue league with better working brains than that.
Objective sighted.
That was when we first spotted the DJ's precious computer.
Their casualties low. I require ammunition. I am encouraged. I must reload.
Moving to position.
The voices are real.
Target still up.
7% chance.
did kind of promise the DJ we wouldn't destroy his computer. And I remember keeping my word on that.
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
To recap what we've learned so far. Technology, screwed around with it, and accidentally created crystalline
What bullshit?
that he then placed along the coast, which attracted hordes of these monsters from the ocean of all places. This is when I almost lost it.
We all knows how to restart this damn mission because of that shit.
Found out about the DJ's boat docked outside another city further up the coast. On board was his computer, scheduled to broadcast the latest pre-recorded installment of pirate radio. What choice did we have? We set off for yet another target. We barely had any time to reach the boat before that transmission was scheduled to inadvertently call in even more chrysalids to the shore. There was no way to approach near the docks, so we had to work our way through the streets, with the DJ giving us directions over the comm link.
So what you're gonna want to do here is head up the main drag there. You should see a restaurant on your left. Sporting goods, maybe, yeah. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just up the road there.
Check it before you get too close.
Stop them.
You know, honestly, I feel like I got cheated. You think that's gonna piss me off getting screwed like that.
A focus strike of power.
It's got a sonic wave on it. That explains a lot, doesn't it? Yup. So you can stack burning and poison? That's interesting. Did not know you could do that.
They're changing their tactics.
I'm taking fire!
Remember when people used to complain about their GPS navigation? Well, imagine using one of those, except directed by our DJ friend here. We might as well have been moving through the streets blind. It was that bad. I don't know what I was thinking. Like I said before, dumb ideas sinking into tired brains.
Affirmative. Covering now.
It's not that big of a town. You should be on the water before you know it. My boat should still be sitting right there, where I left it, assuming no one found where I hid the keys. I just don't... Remember, not to smash it.
Damn!
They definitely got that one.
You know, I probably should have been paying attention to the weapon mods. I'll be damned. Couldn't tell because they're not showing up. That's why I didn't realize there was weapon mods. On the other, on the ones that make campaign, you could see, see the highlights on there. It looks like they all have free weapon mods. Okay, that's something that really should have been made clear a lot sooner.
No need to ask twice. I'll lead the way. I'm on it.
The DJ pleaded with us not to destroy his computer along with his recordings. So we agreed that once we reached the boat, we would hack in and shut down the broadcast. I'm not exactly sure why we had to hack in. It was his computer. But I don't remember anyone asking any questions at the time.
Stepping Objective sighted.
Blue screen rounds
That was
and
when we first
computer.
spotted the DJ's precious computer.
Advancing quickly.
Hey, where's that sectopod? Didn't it spawn by
Taking
now?
off.
Ah, damn it.
I can cover it. Moving to Overwatch. Deflection. Hit! Bad!
Ooh, holy shit, that damage. I hate sectopods. Don't come back.
I can't just give you my password. We hardly even know each other. I got sensitive data on some of those drives. I'll point you toward the files we're after. You guys can take care of the rest. You're released.
Goddamn chrysalids. Just want to heal, come on. You know, like I said, I really appreciate Bradford being a ranger right about now.
Go help him out.
Really?
Fail you again. I am reloading. Ammunition depleted.
Give in to me.
How do you like it? Ya punks. What the hell? There we go.
The Templars. The elders have protected them well.
Ooh. That hurt. God damn it, come on! Why can't you just do it in one sum instead of processing each and every fucking time? That seems like a goddamn waste of time right there.
No. Face me.
Honestly, I'm really done with that shit Templar. Like, I do not like using Templars ever. Unless absolutely forced to. And this is why sector parts are so fucking annoying if you don't get rid of the raft cannon quick.
We're gonna need support here.
halfway there before we spotted the boat. Mainly because it was already crawling with chrysalids. There wasn't all that much to it. We knew we'd have to fight, and that's what we did.
Didn't go through!
Position confirmed. Keep going.
The area seemed kinda quiet, but we still had to find our way to the DJ's computer.
Time is sort of the essence here, you could say. The clock is ticking. I just hope I'm remembering the right broadcast time. Sometimes I forget things start a little late or a little early. You should probably get there soon, just in case.
At this point, we were all sick to death of dealing with the damn crystals. I was starting to worry that even
Damn it,
if
come
we
on,
shut
give me a
down
turn.
all these transmissions, whatever undersea
Jesus.
hellhole those things were
So
coming
damn
from
long.
was only
Ugh.
going to keep filling up the sea until they came ashore regardless. I wouldn't say things went exactly smooth, but most of us survived and we did manage to shut down the transmission before agitating even more of the undersea chrysalid army. The DJ had a few interesting items stashed away on his boat. I'm not really sure why, though. It wasn't much for fighting. Probably used it for trading, I guess.
Ooh. What is that Shredstorm cannon stuff? Is that their weapon? Okay, here goes last one.
I had had just about enough of the DJ and his secrets. I was about ready to beat it out of him, but finally he came clean. I wasn't kidding before when I said the guy was a crackpot. The true source of the all-powerful signal? An early Advent chip transmitter. Somehow he got
We
the
must
bright
be
idea
very
of hooking
careful.
into this thing, despite barely knowing what it actually did. His story was so ridiculous it almost made sense. I mean, none of us were scientists, and our solution was simple enough. We'd just blow up the transmitter and undo everything the DJ had put into motion. Simple.
Joy Avatar,
We
okay.
came to the area near the waterfront. The chip
You want a piece of me,
transmitter
Avatar? I'll
was
kill your
laid
monkey
off
ass.
the
Come on!
distance, so we didn't have a lot of time to wrap this up. Back then, there were only a few Advent city centers, and we didn't know a whole lot about their chip implants. I do remember thinking it was a strange place for a transmitter, though. And I just hoped the DJ hadn't left anything else out.
For the fallen!
Get over here!
Ready yourselves for the fight.
Harbor still holds!
will shield you.
My
Got it
flank
covered.
is exposed.
Hit the armor.
My spirit is ready.
I'm moving! Believe it or not, that chip transmitter, whatever you called it, well, that was actually one of the first things I found. I'm not sure if the aliens abandoned it, but it was just sitting there, waiting for someone to come along and fire it up. I just had to make a few adjustments.
That armor's tough.
Peace out, Avatar.
Target eliminated.
And we can't place out our own damn evac zone down either, because that'd be too easy, huh?
A good decision. Advent forces there.
Oh, fucking hell. I stuck the pod right on top of the Avatar. Ain't that some shit? This game does not like me.
The voices are everywhere.
Being a Templar, you'd think they'd be resistant to mind control, but apparently not.
I decided to leave the DJ at his post in front of the radio in case there were any other surprises left waiting for us down there. I think he had finally gotten the message, though. We weren't screwing around anymore, and none of us were laughing.
Their armor stands. I have no ammo.
That's affirmative.
The rift opens.
I got nothing.
Bradford in Unga Bunga mode.
Healbot coming through. Hard target. Minimal damage. On reserve.
Let's pop restoration. I don't trust it. Never mind. Ow, 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 ow. Damn, that's an ow, ow, ow moment.
All I ever wanted to do was bring a little joy, a little light to the dark, gloomy lives of the average dwelling human. I almost did it too, you know? I mean, you enjoyed the show before you found out it was actually the siren song for 1,000 sea devils.
Wait, he doesn't have restoration, really? That seems kind of stupid.
Go help him out. Heal him up.
I must reload.
Heading there now. I'm inside your head.
That sounds so creepy.
I will sense any disturbance.
Still gotta fight our way to it. Shit.
My eyes are peeled.
No need to ask twice.
It's a little ugly. What's going on? Kill them! Watch the sides!
We brought along some makeshift X4 charges to take down the transmitter, but the alien alloys were tough. I wasn't confident it would work, but I made sure not to mention that to the others. If it came down
Damn, the
to
armor
it,
looks badass
I
on
was
him.
willing to do whatever it took to put a stop to this.
Confirmed.
Nothing gets through.
No one will slip past.
Move, move, move! Advancing quickly.
Kalu, forgive me.
You know, we don't need a. We don't really give a shit about that Templar. Annoying bitch anyway.
Look, I'm sorry about the trouble, all right? But imagine if you guys couldn't kill aliens anymore. You just couldn't. Someone came and took away your guns, your knives, your pointing sticks. They took away your purpose, the outlet for your talent. That's how I feel when I'm off the air.
Gremlin, medical detail. Win off the armor. Gun try.
Damn it!
I'll get
Can't
him
any of you
next
do anything right? Death shriek. Like we shot him in the nuts or something. Jesus.
Non-evade detection. To be honest, I was focused on blowing up a piece of alien technology that might or might not end up exploding in my face. I really wasn't paying all that much attention to the radio at that point, I'll admit. Maybe I was a little harsh on the guy.
Got it. Copy that.
Good to go! I've never told anybody this, but I actually tried to get in as one of those advent propaganda announcers. It's basically the only job they have, so they have a way with words. They didn't take me, of course. I didn't pass the psych test. But I mean, what does that have to do with being on the radio?
Got it covered.
Oh no. Of course, there's a goddamn another avatar and a fucking gatekeeper. We don't have the hardware to drop these assholes quick either.
Closing on target position now.
Running!
More important to drop that gatekeeper.
My mind is mine! Is yours!
They're trying to flank us! I don't feel so good.
I wasn't really sure what was going to happen once we blew up the transmitter. We didn't have time to make much distance, so if anything crazy happened, we were gonna get caught right in the middle of it. Even expecting the worst, we were still bound to run into a few surprises.
Rolling out.
Ouch! Yeah, I saw that coming. Well, she was honestly useless at this point anyway.
I'm ready. Overwatch. Not much of a hit. I'm taking fire.
Ooh!
Maybe you guys should consider starting a little radio network of your own. Freedom Radio, battle cry of the resistance. Something to get your people good and riled up before you head out on an alien hunt. Think about it. I could be your guy. You just tell me when. Bam, I'm there, baby.
Where will you run?
On that point, surprisingly enough, I agreed with him. After all the work we put in saving him, we might as well get something in return. Once he managed to pull it together a little bit, learn to work through official channels, he had a future in radio. And the Resistance was actually better off for it.
Move, move, move!
Rolling out!
It was hard to miss the transmitter. The DJ had done a number on the alien components to rig it up.
Christ. More faceless, because yeah, we had now enough thrown at us already.
We planted the bomb.
Why is it all the way over there?
Sit back and
That's
enjoy
just
the show.
stupid. God, I hate this. I really hate this. This is like really, really bad design. Why would they put it all the way across back over the map?
Going hard!
I go quickly.
Give in to me.
Wanna come home with us?
A confident approach.
Roger that.
Fast as I can.
Stepping off.
Deployment complete.
That caps as a. Oh, okay, that's funny.
Getting too old for this.
Copy.
I'm out of here.
I'm gone.
After all the trouble we went through, it was almost cathartic to blow up that final transmitter. We made some sacrifices along the way. Not everyone made it out in one piece. But who knows what kind of nightmare we prevented by shutting down the network before things went any further.
Jesus, man. That was, ugh. Awful extraction spot. So we get, okay. So I didn't read that too well at first. I didn't realize it was actually Lily. I don't remember, didn't remember. I think when we had her in the Shin's last gift, it was wasn't listening to her dad, right? I think it was listening to her as Lily there. So that's why I didn't recognize her here. So it's not Bradford, but it's going to be. Alright, so we're going to stop here and pick it up next time, getting these last two ones. And then we are done with XCOM. So thanks for watching and see you real soon.